am rămas pe canapea cu cel mic și m-am uitat la serialul momentului. Vorbesc serios. Da, mă știți că sunt mare iubitoare de seriale, așa că închipuiți-vă bucuria mea când am aflat 1. A început al 2-lea sezon și 2. Colega Bianca a stat de vorbă în exclusivitate cu actorii din distribuția serialului fenomen Bridgerton. Ați bine?
Vorbește lumea la cafea, se aude tare.
Mama, sărurile sunt tare emoționată. Îmi pare rău că n-am și un evantai pe măsură, ceva mătăsuri delicate sau danteluri scumpe. Nu de alta, dar urmează să mă întâlnesc cu actorii din serialul Bridgerton, chiar dacă știu pe internet se tot vehiculează că ducele de Hastings nu mai apare. Nu-i nimic, eu mă văd cu mulți dintre actorii din sezonul acesta și hai să vedem ce secrete ne împărtășesc.
My mistress changed her mind. You're new to this arrangement, so I'll say this only once. What my mistress wants, she gets.
What do you think the main purpose of Lady Whistledown is, besides of informing the high class of London of indiscrecies, affairs and plots? Does she have a higher purpose?
I think, well, for Penelope, the purpose, there's many reasons I think why she writes it. I think she's someone who is really shy in person and can't really express herself in person, like has all these thoughts but doesn't know how to articulate them.
Address, D-R-E-A-S.
And I think the fact that people love it so much is another thing that keeps her going, because she thinks, oh, everyone in London wants to read what I'm writing.
How do you think she does it?
Certainly not by herself. How could she?
What happens when duty is in conflict with the heart's true desire?
I think this second season is very much about head versus heart, or duty versus love.
Come now, it is not proper to stare.
Would you find her in any way to be somehow manipulative?
No, gosh. I mean, the heartbeat throughout the series is that she's incredibly devoted to her sister.
Just remember to breathe on.
Sharitra, what do you think about Edwina? Is she naive?
Absolutely. I mean, at the beginning, we have to remember that she's been so guarded and protected by her loving sis. So when she comes to London, she's so doe-eyed and she expects the world and her future to be like a fairy tale.
Love had become some weakness instead of your greatest strength.
At the end of the first season, we saw Anthony ready to become the head of the family. Is he really ready to leave love behind, or the idea of love, and actually become the head of the Bridgerton family?
Absolutely not. No, he's not, and I think he's got a long way to go. I mean, I think, as we know quite soon on in this series, is that there's a real trauma that he's trying to overcome, and I think he needs to learn to love himself before he can love anyone else properly, including his family.
Has this young lady truly won your heart?
The one that makes it impossible for you to look away from them at any given moment. Oh, when she's a grown-up, well, I'm hoping she's gonna marry Colin.
The first season ended with him a little bit heartbroken. How changed will we see him in season 2?
I was expecting him to come back and sort of be a changed man and kind of grown up. When in actual fact he comes back with a little bit of that, but most of that is stuck back within Mayfair, and his mind is consumed.
Lady Whistledown's words carry far too much import. We must entrap the scribbler.
Genius idea, ma'am.
Yes, that is why I thought of it.
How annoyed is actually Queen Charlotte with Lady Whistledown? Is she annoyed or is she entertained?
Oh, I think both. It's great entertainment for the Queen, but I think also annoyed because her nose has been put out of joint.
If one of you utters a single word.
In the first season, it turned out very easy to marry a daughter. With Daphne, it went well in the end. How about now with Eloise? Will it be more difficult?
I think it's going to be very difficult for Eloise, yes, with Eloise rather. Yeah, I think it's going to be very tricky. Let's see how long that one will take.
Now you get out of here, you.
You get out of here, you go, go.
Vorbește lumea la cafea, se aude tare.
Mamă, totuși, voi vă dați seama cât de tare, ăsta chiar este acum serialul Momentul, este numărul 1 pe Netflix și colega noastră, mamă, dar cât de bine vorbește engleză, Bianca!
Eu n-am putut să fiu atent la nimic din ce ziceau oamenii din Bridgerton, pentru că eram uimit de Bianca, vorbește atât de frumos engleză.
Da.